Hello everyone and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm going to be playing Final Girl, Frightmare on Maple Lane. And so this one is one that I like a lot. It's one that's based off of Nightmare on Elm Street. And so you are going to be going between being awake and asleep. You start out awake, and when you are awake, the Dr. Fright cannot attack you. And you cannot attack him. There are a few exceptions to that that may come up, but generally that's the way things go. Now when you are asleep though, you can't save anybody, and nobody will follow you, and you are now vulnerable to being attacked, but you can also attack him. Now there's a few different ways that you become asleep. One of the ways is through the terror deck, will put you to sleep at times, and then another way is you can choose to go to sleep if you want to take on Dr. Fright by using a long or short rest. And then when you're asleep, you're going to be going through the boiler room. You can choose on your own action time to do that to try and get quicker to wake up, or you have to at least resolve one during the terror time, during the killer, after the killer's phase. And so you're going to be doing that. So it's a little bit different there. Also, when you're on Maple Lane, there is an additional thing that you have to do. You have to convince people if you want to go into a house where there is somebody currently in there. Another change with the Maple Lane is there's actually 4 different search piles, and you actually search each house one time. And so after you search one, you will put an X on it to show that you've searched it and you can't search it again. And the board is split into 4 different quadrants, and you'll search each time from the corresponding quadrant deck, like northeast, you would search right there if you were in one of these houses. Northwest would be over here, southwest, southeast. And so there's a little bit of difference there as how you search, how you enter people's houses. And so you have to be getting these convince cards in order to do that. If there's somebody in there, if there's nobody in there, then you can just come straight on in. And the convince actually has a 3rd set of successes that you need to get in order to get the top tier of that. And so let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and get straight on into this, and any additional things that need to be discussed, I will do that as we go along. So let's go ahead and start out. I am going to start out, and I'm playing as Nancy. I'm going to start out walking. And that did not start out well. So let's see what I want to do with that. I guess I'm going to change it into a success. And I'm going to do short rest and weak attack in order to do that. And so I turn this into a success, and I can move 1. Cost me 1 time. Let's get the other walk going here. I get 1 success there. I'm going to go ahead and move this person out that way. And save that person. Use 1 of those. I'm just going to go ahead and get the 2 time for this one, I think. Go back up to 6 there. Now I want to go ahead and get a distraction. So that costs 3 time. 1, 2, 3. I want to go ahead and get a search that's going to be useful in the near future. And I'll get a close call. Okay, I'm going to resolve to do not a whole lot in the moment. So those go there. So first thing, he is not going to attack anybody because there's nobody in his space. Flip over a terror card. If you are awake, -1 for horror rolls during the next action phase. -1 dice during the next action phase. If you are asleep, immediately resolve all remaining boiler room cards. And then because this shows you and the final girl and a victim, it's actually going to be just the victims, because when you are awake, he's not going to chase after you as much. So let's go ahead and move like that. Move 1, and it's going to attack 1, so dead there, and the bloodlust goes up, and then that goes up. So this is not what I really wanted because I was planning on getting my focus up. And that just kind of messed up that entire plan because rolling one dice is not going to be very useful. Trying to decide if I want to go for it anyway. I think actually I'm going to do something really silly here. I'm going to go ahead and spend my entire thing just getting stuff. Preparing for the next one. So I'm going to get a sprint card. And another sprint card, why not? Actually, no, I'm going to get a distraction card. Let's go all in on this. And one of those. How many cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing. This is definitely going to be strange. Now, it doesn't attack anybody because there's nobody there. And oh, that goes up twice. Ew, he's disgusting. By the way, the better one was better stay up late. This one's ew, he's disgusting. Well, this is certainly interesting. I'm going to start out with a focus card. Rolling one die. And I got a success. So that's going to go down one, and that's going to go up one. Now I have 2 dice to work with. I'm going to play a distraction. I can change into 2 successes if I get rid of 4 cards. I'm going to go ahead and do that. 2 walks. I'll go ahead and do a search and a close call. Why not? I really want to get this up now. 1, 2, and that goes up 2 right there. So I got rid of 4 cards, but I think that might be worth it. Playing another distraction card. Ooh, I'm going to play a reroll card. Reroll all for 2. Oh, I can turn 1 into a success. If I get rid of both these cards. And so I'm going to get 1 success in 1 time. So I have used all my cards up. I'm going to go ahead and get a convince card. It's going to cost me 1. Get a sprint card. Cost me 2. Search card. Cost me 2. That's all I can get right now. I can get another convince card. Boom. And then these freebies. Distraction cards go back. Sprint cards go back. Okay, let's see what we can do now. First of all, I'm so sleepy. If you are awake, roll a die. If the result is less than the current horror level, you fall asleep. Current horror level is 3. It's not less than, it's equal to. And so we are fine. And it says if you are asleep, resolve a boiler room card. And if you take damage, the horror level, but I was not asleep. Now he's going to move towards a victim. And you can go either, or actually no, you can only go one direction right now because their entrance is over there. So they're going to come in here, but not attacking this round. So now let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do a sprint and see what happens. Actually, wait, do I have any focus cards? No, I don't have any focus cards yet. I'll get those back next time. So sprint. Oh, I got 2 successes, so I can go 1, 2, 3 if I want to. I only have the 1 sprint though, so I'd leave me just kind of right there. But I will be right next door, next to that person's house. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 right there. And that cost me 1 time. Now I'm going to try to convince. I can enter an adjacent home if I convince them. I did not convince them. Well, I can enter an adjacent home for a heart. And then stop everything for this round. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I enter there, lose a heart. That's okay. So I will get to, I'm going to go ahead and get another distraction. That cost me 3, 1, 2, 3, and a sprint card. And then we get all these back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, nope, 12. I can't get all those back. What do I not want to get back? I'll leave a couple walks behind, I guess. Okay. So, he's going to attack here. Bloodlust goes up. And then we flip a terror card. But you can't be here, you're dead. Do the following. Based on how many victims have died, if there's 0, I fall asleep. There's been 2 that have died. So 1 to 3, Bloodlust is going to go up 1. And then that's going to go up 1 there. And then going to move towards a victim because that's either or and I'm still awake. So an attack. Bloodlust goes up 1 more and the dark power is going to be revealed. The Frightmare is inevitable. Dr. Fright may attack you even if you are awake. And so he can come after me even when I'm awake now. So let's go ahead. Do a distraction. If I get rid of 4 cards, I can move it up 2. Get rid of a focus, a convince, a weak attack, and a short rest. That way I can move. This goes up 2, and this goes up 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a focus. Okay, I got 1 success. And something can be changed. I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to use the 1 success to go up 1. Now I finally have 3 dice. I'm now going to search. I got 2 successes. So I'm searching in the northeast. So I can take a look. I got the megaphone, which allows once per action phase you may move any victim on the board 1 space. Or the knife. Is better than trying to punch it, barely. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab the knife out of these 2. And I'm going to put that one on the bottom. Now I can't search in here again. Put that there to remind us that. But I am going to now sprint. Roll 3 dice. 3 successes. 1, 2. And I am going to take the planning action card. I'm going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2, like that. Take the long rest card. So I have a long rest, planning, sprint, and convince still. And I'm not sure exactly how this works, but I actually still have the 1 left over from the sprint. I would believe that it still would stack like that. I've not really run into this situation before. So actually I can be right there. Somebody can let me know if that is incorrect. Okay, and so for my next sprint... Oh, I forgot to put cards back where they belonged. These were supposed to be back. Okay. So we're sprinting. I got 2 successes. So I can go 1, 2, 3. I get 2 hearts back, but I only need 1 heart. And I get to flip this over. Each time you lose normal health, you may reveal a black final health token from the general pool and swap it with your black final health token if you wish. If you do not, remove it from the game. Cannot do this with a white token. For each additional victim, I get 1 health back. And so as I lose health, I can actually go ahead and look at one of these and decide if I want to switch it out for the one that I have without being able to see the one that I currently have. That is very good. Okay, so I'm going to call it a night with that one. Oh, I forgot to go ahead, and this should be at 6. No, it should be at 5. Okay. What am I going to get for 5? I've already got 1 convince. I'm going to be getting focus, walk, and walk. Do I want to get a big attack card? Retaliate. I might just go ahead and get a convince, a search, and maybe a couple close calls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exactly. The sprints go back. Search. Okay, let's see. Nobody in there to kill. Grab your crucifix. If you have a crucifix, you may discard it to ignore the rest of this card. Well, that would have been handy. Instead, he's going to move towards... Well, he can move towards me or a victim now because he can attack while I'm awake. It's going to be the same direction anyway, so it's going to be 1, 2. And then 2 more. 1... Now there's a tie between me and these people. And so he will actually go towards them because there's more victims in that space. And then you're going to attack 1. Okay. So now he's attacked that. I'm going to roll a panic now to see whether this person runs out of the house or not. 3 will run out of the house. Okay. So now we go back into my phase. And I'm going to walk. Oh, I forgot to raise that for the person dying. Got 2 successes. I'm actually going to go 1, 2 like that. I'm going to do another walk. I'm trying to get around this corner here. I got 1 success and I can turn into another success. So, oh, by the way, that comes down 1. Go ahead and do... Get rid of a convince and a close call to turn that into a success, so I can go 1, 2, I think. Actually, no, I'm not going to turn it into a success. I'm just going to go to the 1. Bring those back. Okay. Because I actually would rather just now be here and convince these guys to let me in. another one of those. I got one success would be to enter there and spend a time. If I could turn into 2 successes, I could enter without spending the time, but that's not that important. So I'm just going to enter. And I'm going to search. I got 1 success, and I can turn another if I want to. I'm in the northwest area. So with 1 success, I'd get that, which would allow me to move 1 space or get 3 time. I think I want to know what's under there. So I am going to spend the other convince and a close call. So that becomes a success. Okay, we have a rifle, which from 1 to 3 away can do 2 damage. Cannot modify an action card. Must be used by spending time to make a horror roll. Success, deal 2 damage to 1 enemy on a street space within range. So it has to be done on a street space, not in a house. Okay, I think I'm going to put that in my backpack and put the rifle right there. I'm going to go ahead and put that one underneath. I am going to do a focus real quick. Don't know if I want to spend... Oh, that comes down 1. Don't know if I want to spend that, but I don't also at the same time... Could use this to re-roll. Yeah. I'm going to re-roll everything. Okay, I got 2 successes. Which means, go back to this focus card. I go up 1 there. And I get 2 time back. That was good. So I am going... Let's see, what am I getting back? I'm getting a focus, weak attack, and a short attack. I'm going to go ahead and get a sprint for 2. And that's all I can do right now. Okay. Hope for the best, right? Let's get these back. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Nobody to attack. Didn't you know they were already dead? If you have not saved any victims or your final girl card has been flipped, discard this and resolve the next terror card. Well, my final girl card has been flipped. So we're going to discard that and resolve the next one. Hellish Pursuit. While asleep, you must resolve 1 additional boiler room card at the end of the killer phase if able. And gets 2 of these. Now I have to take out those hearts before I can take out any other hearts. So, oh, and I forgot to put, this has been searched. Now he's going to move 1, 2 like that. So the first thing I'm going to do on my turn is sprint. I'm going to take these guys 1, 2 to there. And save them. Actually, no, I'm going to leave them with me. Actually, I can turn into a success. I'm going to do that, actually. No. No, I'm going to stay right where I am. Do I want to save them or not? That's the question. Oh, and by the way, these go right here. You got me cornered for a moment. I don't like that. I think I'm actually going to stay right where I am. I'm not going to spend the extra cards to go in there to be able to search on my next turn. I'm going to stay right where I am. I'm going to attack him for 2 using the rifle. And so it says spend one of the... Oh, I should be at 6, and then I spent 1 to move. Do a whole roll. I got 1 success, so I spend 1 of these pips to do 2 damage. That gets rid of this card. Spend time to do that. For 4, I'm going to go ahead and get a Furious... No, I'm not going to get Furious Strike yet. I'm going to go ahead and get a Sprint and a Guard. Get these back. Okay, he doesn't attack anybody in his space. This is going to go up 1. You never sleep again. So I fall asleep. So what we're going to do here now, I'm going to take this boiler room section. It says wake right now. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the bottom and flip it. It says asleep, boiler room. Oh, I couldn't have attacked him that turn. Because I'm a... Let's go ahead and undo that. Which means I would have had 1 more of that. Would I have done something differently? I would have done something differently. Instead of a guard, I would have gotten the improvised since I had 3. Okay. I forgot I couldn't attack him yet, so that never happened. Now I can attack him, though, because I am asleep. And so, you fall asleep. If you're already asleep, you may reset the boiler room deck if you wish. If not, resolve the boiler room phase card at the end of the killer phase. So, well, this is the end of the killer phase, because he's not doing anything else other than that, intimidating us and putting us to sleep. So, the way we do this is I choose a direction to do. I'm going to go this way. Oh, and got him right there. So that means he does 1 damage, just like that. So I've done 1 damage. Now, here's an interesting thing, though. Because I have taken a damage, I can swap out a health token if I want to. I'm going to grab this one. It is 2 hearts. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there, so I know I'm going to come back with 2 hearts. So there we go. Let's go ahead. And he's going to rue the day he put me to sleep. Oh, this goes back there. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a time to attack him with this. I do get a success, so this time I do actually attack him for the... Yeah, that took care of the minor dark power. Oh, wait. While sleeping, you must resolve 1 additional boiler room card. So actually, I would have resolved a second one of these. So, I know he's not going to be in this quadrant. So I'm going to go ahead. And I'm going to pull it down and hope... Oh, I got the second one down that way. So, another heart there. Okay. That's okay. So then now we're caught up. I'm going to spend another one to roll these. I can make it a success if I get rid of 2 cards. Get rid of a couple walks, I guess. In order to make that a success and do 2 damage to him. This is now completely used up. Let's toss that out of the way. Now I can't move this until the upkeep phase. So, I am thinking I should go ahead and try and wake up, which I know I can wake up because I know exactly where he is not. So let's go ahead and come down. Oh, wrong one, actually. This is kind of fiddly, but nothing, and of course nothing. So we wake up. What's going to happen here is these are all going to get shuffled. Just trying to do as much as I can randomly do it without thinking about it, so that I have no clue where they are. And then we put the awake part on top of there. I am now awake. I'm going to then save these two people to get 2 health back. I am going to sprint. I'm going to come here and save this person to get a heart. No, wait. I'm at full health. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... I don't know where I want to go here with this. I do want to get out of this corner, but... Well, actually, if I go into one of those rooms, I could search next time around. I got a search thing. Do I leave him to... You know what, I'm going to come here, grab him. Come here to save him anyway. I got lots of cards. That should be there. I think I want to get a retaliate card. So I need to get rid of a focus card to get 1 extra time, and then I can get that retaliate and come back up to here. Is there anything else I want to get as we're going into this last stand kind of area? Yeah. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and focus though. Actually, I should focus before I did all that. Let me stay here. It's gonna come down 1. I would have spent the other focus card. I would have been here, would have gone up to... Okay. Actually, I would have done it that way, and I would have had 1 more time, so I would have done this. Okay. Make sure that my math was right on that. I was at 3. I did a focus, which added 2 there. Getting rid of that focus to do that. Yeah, okay. So... Now we go into terror. I said don't look back. If there are no exits that have at least 1 victim, discard and draw the next terror card. Road closed for construction. Place a roadblock token on the closest exit to me. Victims may not be saved there. Doesn't really matter at this point in the game, because all the victims have been saved. Oh, and I forgot to do an event card at the beginning. Oh, that would have made things a lot easier. It's the 4th of July. All victims would have come out of their houses and... Oh, well. The Smallies. Place 2 special victims in the Smallies' house. Each time one of them is killed, Bloodlust will go up an extra 1. Okay. So, going into the upkeep phase, I'm going to move the knife there. Now, the decision is, do I did not get anything to move myself with. So, huh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to go ahead and get a critical blow. Boom, boom. Anything I want to spend for 1 to get another one of those? No, I don't think so. Okay. So now... Oh, this should have been revealed last time. If you are awake when this card is revealed, you fall asleep. So I would have been asleep. While this card is in play, you are asleep for the remainder of the game. Reset the boiler room immediately upon exiting it. So at the end of his phase, I would bring this down. How about this time we go right 1? So let's go ahead and go right 1. I'm going to try not to look in case it comes up. So I lose 1 health. I do get to look at another one of these. Let's go ahead and look at this one. That one's 1 heart. I don't necessarily want that one, so I already have a 2 heart. So now he is going to move 2 to me. And he is going to... Actually, wait, is he going to move 2 to me? He's equally distant and he's closer to the smallies. I don't want to move him to them, though. That's what he's going to do. That's not good. So one of them dies. Bloodlust goes up 2. Okay, then it's my turn. Oh, were these from... Oh, these were... I can get these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, no, I'm going to want to focus. I'm going to want lots of focus. I just let him do his thing over there, but I'm going to need to focus to make up for what's about to happen there. Oh, but they are going to do that. 5. Stays right there. That's not good. Okay. I'm going to use a focus. Use one of those. That goes up 1. So I'm going to need a sprint for sure. And I'm guessing I need another sprint, really. Means I have one more card that I can use. Oh wait, I should have used that during my turn. Short rest. Get rid of 2 cards in order to do that. So 1. Two. I gain a heart back. Would have lost that extra time, so boom. Okay. Short rest goes there. Close call goes there. Focus. And weak attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he's going to kill this person on his turn. That's going to go up twice. These are going to go there. That's not good. I do have a focus card. I got 2 stars. Nice. So that's going to go up 2. And that's going to go up 1. He moves 4. He's going to go right to me next turn. Unless I go ahead and sprint. Oh. Without a success, I can move up to 1 space and lose a heart. I guess. Move 1 space, lose a heart. You get to flip another one of these. Okay. I don't have a search on me. I'm going to go ahead and grab a search. I would have spent... Oh, wait. Yeah. I spent heart and 2 time, and in my turn. I do get to grab the search for 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Do that. Boom, boom. Okay. So on his turn, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right outside the door. Oh, I forgot to resolve one of these last turn, didn't I? Let's come out to the right. Nothing. And now, we're resolving another one. Let's go to the bottom. How about that? Oops. And there. So I lose a heart. Get to flip one of these. I get nothing. Okay, so it's going to be my turn. Oh, I got to get any of these back that I wanted to. Do I have enough space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't have space for any of them, though. That's the problem. So all these are still right here. Okay. I'm going to do sprint. And 2 time to reroll. Got 1 success. Going to move there. Oh, I should have done something else. Should use my improvise. Three successes. So what that basically is going to mean, and so this action phases, all 3s and 4s are successes. I'm going to do planning. All those are successes, so I get 3 extra dice. I'm going to do critical blow. 2 successes means 1, 2, 3, and the horror level comes up. 4 because of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to 2 health. I'm going to long rest. Back to the 3 dice. I get... Oh, all those are... These are successes still, remember? So, 2 successes, I get 4 health, but actually I only get 3 because that's as many as she can hold. 1 down there. And then what do I do next? Oh, I wanted to search. Oh, yeah, I can't search now because I'm inside. I'm outside. I should have done that first. I messed it up. So never mind about that. That was silly of me. I think I'm just going to get a guard. Unless I want to get rid of 2 cards to get that Furious Strike. No, I'm just going to go ahead and get a guard for the 2. I forgot to do my search, and now I'm not in there, so I can't do it. Okay. So, that was a very effective turn. He is taking a turn for the worse. Okay, so he is going to attack me for 4, but I'm going to play Retaliate. Well, that was odd. We'll take it. Reduce the attack by 2, or I can reduce the attack completely. I'm going to reduce the attack completely by getting rid of the search and the close call. So, boom. Let's see if he comes back to life. He does not come back to life. Boom. He attacked me. I blocked. I retaliated. Actually did 1, 2, 3 damage. No, actually I could have just... wouldn't have had to spend those, actually. Because I forgot about that. That works with retaliate. So, but anyway, I won anyway. So that is how you play Final Girl at Frightmare at Maple Lane. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. So we got cornered for a little bit there, but we managed to save almost everybody. Unfortunately, the Smallies, they did not get saved. And a few other people along the way. I forgot to put them where they belong when they died. Put them right there. So I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. And if you enjoyed it, I plan to do more playthroughs in the future. And so go ahead and subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I will catch you in the next video.